We are going to make a 3-leaf clover, or you can call shamrock. The required materials are 56, 5301 Swarovski crystal 3mm beads, and about 100 of size 11 seed beads, and 3 different monofilament strings which are cut, 2 of them in 18 inches long and 1 of them in 24 inches long. Then you will need a flash cutter. You can use any color of the Swarovski crystals, but since we are going to make the shamrock, I just introduce you about this color that I'm going to use. This is the olivine, and this one I use the green tourmaline, and this one I use the peridot. So any kind of the shade of green that you can use, but if you use the different shade of the seed bead from the Swarovski crystals, it will look like this. First, we are going to make a heart shape. Then we will make 3 of them and connect them together. Then make a stem part. To make heart shape, we are going to use 18 inches long monofilament string and 16 of 3mm Swarovski crystals and seed beads. First, you put 2 seed beads on your right string, put 1 Swarovski on your left string, put another Swarovski bead on your right string, then pass the left string through it. Then put the 1 seed bead on your right string, 1 Swarovski bead on your left string, another Swarovski bead on your right string, and pass the left string through it. Repeat the same thing one more time. 1 seed bead, 1 Swarovski bead, 1 Swarovski bead, and pass the left string through it. Then pick 2 seed beads with your right string, pick 1 Swarovski bead on your right string and pass the left string through it. Then pick 1 seed bead on your right string, pick 1 Swarovski bead on your left string, pick another Swarovski bead on your right string, pass the left string through it. Do the same thing again. one seed bead, one Swarovski bead, another Swarovski bead on your right string, then pass the left string through it. After that, your pattern should look like this. Then pick 2 seed bead on your right string, pick 1 Swarovski bead on the same right string, then pass the left string through it. And repeat one more time. 2 seed bead, 1 Swarovski bead on your right string, then pass the left string through it. And after that, it should look like this. And now we start going through the beads already we weaved. Hold the pattern like this. Then, using this string, passing through the beads, Swarovski beads just above, like this. Then, hold like this. Then put 1 seed bead on your right string, 1 Swarovski bead after that, then pass the left string through the Swarovski bead. Then hold the motif like this again, using this string. You pass through the beads right next to it, and 1 more bead next to it, like this. Then hold pattern like this. Put 1 seed bead on your right string, 1 Swarovski bead, and pass the left string through it. Again, hold the pattern like this. Pass through this string to the next bead, Swarovski bead. Then pick 1 seed bead, pick 1 Swarovski bead, pass the left string through it. Once again, hold the motif like this, pass the left side string through the Swarovski beads right next to it. Then, this time, you pick 2 seed bead on your right string and pass the left string through both of those 2 beads. After that, your pattern should look like this. Then we are going to, through the beads that we already weaved, adding some seed bead in between. So hold the motif like this, pass the right string through the 3 seed beads right next to it. 1, 2, 3. Then pass this string 2 more seed beads here. And now you can see the space here. So we add 1 seed bead to the left string. Then pass the, right string, and then pass the string through next 2 beads. Pick 1 seed bead, pass the string through the next bead. Pick 1 seed bead again, pass the next bead. Do the same thing one more time, and then this time on the bottom part we have 2 seed beads lining next to each other, but this time we just scoop the first bead, just 1 bead with a string, then add 1 seed bead and go through the next bead. So this will make the pointy part to the heart. This will be the connection to the other 2 heart-shaped motif, and then you will start making the stem from this part. So please don't forget to add the seed bead right here. Then after that, you just keep adding the bead one by one. Then when you come up to here, facing the other side of the string, you put 1 seed bead on the other side of the string, then make a square knot. Now we are going to finish this string, but since we are going to use the side of the heart, we are going to put the string through the Swarovski beads on the middle. That way, when you sew them together, you don't need to worry about the string is coming out. So you just put like this, like maybe two beads. You can go anywhere, but just make sure you take the zigzag motion like this. And the other side, I'm gonna through this and go through several seed beads right next to it. To hide the knot. put the string in a Swarovski bead, and two of them. And now you can cut the string. Using the other 18 inches long monofilament string, please make another heart shape like this. Now we just made 2 heart-shaped motif. Then third one, you are going to do the same thing, but this time you use the 24 inches long monofilament string, and the way to finish you are not going to finish this string. We are going to use this string to sew all part together. So now I will show you how to do it. First, using the longer string, you go around one more time of the top of the heart shape, go to the other side of the heart. Since you already make a square knot, it might be difficult to go through the small seed bead, but it's okay to move around the bead like this, like bend the motif and make space in between the seed bead. You can go through the seed beads pretty easy with the craft filament. Then you will go to the point that you have 6 seed bead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 seed bead before the point part remaining. So you just rest your string right here. You do the same thing this side too. So you pass the string through 2 seed bead right here. You can see we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bead right here. Then pick one heart-shaped motif and count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You put through this monofilament string 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bead, and 5th bead from the bottom like this. Then you're going to pass this string through the 4th beads from the bottom and 3rd bead from the bottom together at the same time. Like this. Then we're gonna pass through this string the first and second and first bead on the other side. Like this. Oh, I went through the pointy part cycle back 1 beads right here, like that. So after that, you connected the two heart shape together. So you do the same thing on the other side. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 beads from the bottom, and put the string 6th and 5th beads. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. You pass through the 4th and 3rd bead on the other side. Then pass through the 2nd and 1st bead, the other side, like this. And now we connected all 3 heart-shaped together. Now we are going to connect them much tighter and start making the stem part. Pick up the motif like this, then pass the right string through this middle heart pointy end. Then do the same thing with the left string. Pass through. Then pick 1 Swarovski crystal bead on your right string. Then pass the left string through it. Then you pick the 1 seed bead on your right string, pass the left string through it. And now you are going to pass this right string to the right heart pointy seed bead like this. Then go through the middle heart-shaped pointy seed bead. Then the left side heart-shaped pointy part, and then do the same thing with the other string, going to the opposite direction through this point seed bead and the middle one, then the right one. Then pass both string through the seed bead right here. After that, it should look like this. Then we're going to start making the stem part. Pick 1 seed bead on right, another seed bead on your left. Pick 1 Swarovski bead on your right string, then pass the left string through it. Repeat the same thing 4 more times, total of 5 times. Like this. Now I just repeated the same pattern total of 5 times. We are going back to the center part, adding extra seed beads. So using the right string, just pass the seed beads just above. Add 1 seed bead and pass the seed bead, pass the string right next to the seed bead right next to it. Pick another seed bead, pass the next seed bead, pass the next one. Yes. The string came from the long position. Then pick 1 more seed bead and pass the next seed bead. Then you do the same thing on the other side of the stem. I did the same thing the other side of the stem, and now we're going to turn the motif backward, pass the one side of the string through this seed bead right here. Then tie the square knot. Then you put one of the string through the seed beads that we just used. It's getting tighter and tighter since we go around many times through this seed beads. So if you can't do it, you can go through other beads too. Or if you can't go through with the string, you can use the flash cutter and then make the edge of the string sharper. And then you can try it again. Well, I can't go through, so I'm gonna go down first using one side of the string. And then the string through several beads right here. Try one more time with this string. When you can't go through with the one side, you can turn the motif and then try it from the other side. Sometimes it's easy to go through from the other side. Since I can't go through this seed bead anymore, I'm going to use this Swarovski bead. and pass the string through it. Then you go around the several more beads near that. There's no rule to which beads to go through, so you can go anywhere you want, but to make sure that your string won't show too much outside of the motif, otherwise you're going to ruin the pattern that you just made. Now I went through several beads with the boss string, so I'm going to cut the string with a flush cutter like this. And I just made the 3-leaf clover shamrock. And if you want to make it as a pendant, all you need to do is just add one large jump ring on the top of the motif and add the starting silver chain. Or you can put the pin on the back to make a brooch